Haney pack, nigga. Haney pack, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, Haney pack. Yo, Bill, where you at, Bill? Yeah, Bill. You looking like Bill Cosby tonight.
Come on, man. Where we at, man?
Haney pack.
We in New York, man. Where we at?
Oh, yeah, what they say?
Easy.
Cali Nights, ain't he from?
Oh, bro, you clowning, bro. We chilling.
Yeah, that.
Right after the fight, bro.
And you trying to act like it's all good. No, it ain't good. Fuck them niggas.
Hey, where's Mike at? Mike Tyson, come through.
Right. Yeah. Tell him come blow.
We hot boxer. Yeah, that.
All right, record.
What up? It's your boy, back again. Marlo knows basketball and Marlo knows boxing. Back at y'all with another one. I tried to tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen, that this fight would be closer than y'all thought. No one was giving Ryan Garcia a chance. Everybody thought Devon Haney was going to wash him. It was going to be an easy fight. No, you guys were going based off of Ryan's performance against Tank, when clearly Tank forced the catch weight. He made sure the fight was at a catch weight. He made sure there was a rehydration clause. He did all of those things for a reason, because he knew how dangerous Ryan Garcia was. I said that Ryan Garcia's speed would be a problem for Devon Haney. His speed would be a problem for Devon Haney. Devon Haney's never fought a fighter this fast, and it showed last night. Ryan Garcia not only beat Devon Haney to the punch every moment of that fight, basically. Every moment of that fight, even though Devon won a couple rounds here, they're forgettable because of the way when Ryan was beating Devon Haney to the punch, it was very impactful. And he showed how much power, Ryan Garcia showed how much power he can have when there's no weight limitations on him. So, of course, everybody knows that Ryan missed weight. He missed weight, came in at 143 pounds. There was no rehydration clause, so he could rehydrate to whatever weight he wants. That was not the same Ryan Garcia that fought Tank Davis. And that's what I was trying to tell everybody. They thought it would be the same Ryan Garcia without the 136-pound catch weight and without the rehydration clause. It's a totally different fighter. He maintained his speed and became more powerful because he didn't have to be weight drained. He didn't have to have a weight rehydration clause like he did when he fought Tank. Tank was smart. He knew Ryan Garcia was dangerous, and that's why he put those things in the contract. Devon had to find out the hard way. Devon didn't break any kind of sweat when he seen that Ryan came in 3 pounds overweight. It didn't matter. Okay, let's tax him 1.5 million, and he can't take the belt from me, and let's go ahead with the fight. Bad mistake, Devon Haney. Bad mistake. Like I said, he's already faster than you. So you've never dealt with a fighter this fast. And he had more power than you. I thought Devon Haney, after that Regis Prograis fight, I thought he showed that he has power. I guess that says more about Regis Prograis than it does about Devon Haney. Because Devon Haney, he didn't put a scratch on Ryan. Didn't put a scratch on him. And even though I predicted that Ryan would, I said I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan hurt Devon early in that fight. I said he had to push the pace, and he had to push the pace early, and I wouldn't be surprised if he hurt Devon Haney early in that fight because of his speed. But dang, I didn't think that it would hurt Devon like this. He never recovered. I mean, I had to call Stevie Wonder, because Stevie Wonder is blind. I must be blind too.
Woo! Woo! I must be blind too, cause I sure didn't see that ass whoopie coming.
Boy.
Yo, how bad you gotta telegraph your punches for a blind nigga to see you coming, Granddad?
Riley, the man obviously had a heightened sense of hearing.
Oh, I thought Granddad had a heightened sense of falling.
No, that's enough. Now you just stop laughing at your granddaddy. It ain't that. What's wrong with you?
Granddad had hit me written on his forehead in braille.
I said
Devon Haney had hit me in braille written on his forehead. I'm telling y'all, man, I must be blind because I sure ain't see that ass whooping coming. But the main person that comes out of this looking like $1,000,000, looking like the smartest man in the room, is Gervonta Tank Davis. I mean, for the longest now, we've called these guys the 4 leaders of the new generation. The 5 leaders, if you include Shakur Stevenson. But Tank is the only one without a blemish at this point. Devin just got the beating of his life by Ryan Garcia. That was almost as bad as what happened to Errol Spence last year against Bud Crawford. That was almost just as bad of a beating. And then you got Teofimo Lopez, who got dropped and lost to Kambosos, who obviously is a lesser fighter, and then came back and had poor performances against Sandor Martin, where a lot of people thought he lost, and then Jermaine Ortiz, where a lot of people thought he lost. And then you got Ryan Garcia, who should have never agreed to a catch weight, first of all. You should have never agreed to a rehydration clause, second of all. And you agreeing to those things made it so you were not the same fighter. You were not at your best. And if you're not at your best against a guy like Tank Davis, he's going to take advantage. You got dropped early and stopped late to the body. And Tank is the only one without a blemish. And of course, along with Tank, Shakur Stevenson is still undefeated as well, along with Tank Davis. So I guess you can argue that Shakur Stevenson doesn't have a blemish, but I don't know about that, man, because that fight against De Los Santos, that's a blemish to me. When you get in the ring and you run the whole fight like Shakur Stevenson did, that's a blemish. That was the worst performance that I've ever seen by a boxer who won. Like, you won the fight, but it still felt like you lost because you just sat up there and ran the whole night. That was the biggest waste of time I ever spent watching a boxing match, was watching Shakur Stevenson versus De Los Santos, because Shakur Stevenson decided to run the whole night instead of fighting. Pathetic. But at the end of the day, congratulations to King Ryan Garcia. King Ryan. I did not expect that. I thought it would be a close fight. I thought he had a chance to win, but I didn't think he would just completely demolish Devon Haney the way he did. Overweight or not, you completely demolished him. No one saw that coming. I thought Devon Haney was a smart fighter. I thought he had some defensive skill. No. Ryan's way too fast for him, and I felt like he would have been too fast for him. I said that on my prediction video about this. I felt like Ryan's speed would be a problem for Devon Haney. That was more than a problem. That was a crisis. That was a midlife crisis that Devon Haney could not figure out. But I do want to shoot Devon Haney some bail here. You know, he still fought like a champion, you know what I'm saying? Even though he demolished, he still kept getting up. He refused to stay down and did everything he could to make it to the end of the fight. And his saving grace is the fact that Ryan Garcia did come in overweight. So he was 3 pounds overweight. So that means that Devon Haney doesn't lose his WBC junior welterweight belt. He's still the junior welterweight WBC champion. So if I'm him, I use that to try to lure Ryan into a rematch. And try to make some type of stipulation to make Ryan come in at 140 pounds and not overweight. Make the fine bigger or something in the contract to try to get him to come in to where he's not allowed to weigh over 140 pounds. If he does, then just don't go on with the fight, because we don't want to see you like that again. It looked like you got brain damage. But yeah, we don't want to see that again. If you need to use your belt to try to get Ryan back in the ring and do a rematch and try to find a way to force him to make weight so that you both have to come in at 140 pounds. That's Devon's only chance to redeem himself. If Ryan doesn't want to go in that direction, you know, maybe Ryan feels like he can't make 140 pounds. If he feels like that, then Ryan should move up to 147 pounds and fight Boots Ennis. If he feels like he can't make 140, the next move is to go to 147. The only fighter that makes sense for him to fight if he does go to 147 is Jaron Boots Ennis. But I don't know if he really wants that, judging by his father's response. His dad went in on Eddie Hearn, who obviously is the lead guy for the zone. He went in on Eddie Hearn and said, "Who else you got for us?" When Eddie Hearn said Jaron Boots Ennis, his dad got quiet.
Garcia, he was amazing. I thought, well done. Oh really? Fuck you.
Fuck you. Hey, my son, you piece of shit. What are you talking about? Fuck you. You know you're a piece of shit. And that's what you get. Really? Now what are you going to say? I'm going to say Luke Campbell and fucking Devon Haney. Fuck you. Now who you got? Who do you got?
Jaron Ennis.
Who?
Jaron Ennis.
How about Pitbull?
You know he's good. Jaron Ennis is good.
They're all good.
Well done. Respect. It was a good performance. Well
Sorry.
I know you're emotional.
Man, sorry.
It's a sport. When you win,
I know,
I give you all the respect in the world.
Okay, give Ryan the respect.
I just told him.
You did?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
This is how we work.
Sorry.
Don't worry. I respect you. I accept your apology.
It was a lot of bass in Ryan Garcia's dad's voice until Eddie Hearn said Jaron Ennis. He said, Jaron Ennis? What about Pitbull? He immediately turned the conversation, tried to change his conversation to Isaac Cruz. Yeah, so, I mean, if Ryan can't make 140, I mean, the move is to 147. But is he ready for Jaron Boots Ennis? I mean, I don't know. I know I would love to see it. As a boxing fan, I would love to see it. That would be an amazing fight. That would be an amazing fight. And it would be a huge fight for Boots Ennis and shine a whole lot of light on him. A lot of people don't know about him. I've been saying he's the boogeyman of boxing, the boogeyman of the welterweight division, which is the most glorified division in boxing other than the heavyweight division. So I would love to see Ryan Garcia versus Boots Ennis next. If Ryan can't make 140, then that should be the next fight to make. If Ryan can make 140, then, I mean, give Devon Haney a rematch. But at the end of the day, King Ryan Garcia, this is his time to shine. He just demolished Devon Haney, dropped him like 3 times. Devon Haney had never been dropped before. Devon Haney, of course, was undefeated. And he just destroyed Devon Haney and made it look easy, in my opinion. Made it look very easy. So Ryan Garcia is still an elite fighter. A lot of people judged him based off of that fight against Tank Davis, when they didn't take into account that it was at a catch weight, so he was weight drained in the first place, and there was a rehydration clause. So that's a totally different Ryan Garcia. Like I said, we were going to see a totally different Ryan Garcia in this fight, and we did. So until then, if there's not a rematch, if there is a rematch, until the rematch, Ryan Garcia is smoking on that Devon Haney pack.
Victory joint, baby.
Smoking on that Bill Haney back.
That Devon Haney pack.
Hey, fire.
Fire, hey. He couldn't stop you tonight. Flawless victory.
Thank you.
Let's go enjoy it, baby. You deserve it.
Let's make it.
We heard his brother.
Yeah, baby. Let's go.
You can hit the
You can hit that Bill Haney. Yeah, smoke on that
brother
Bill
off that
Haney.
Bill Haney.